Good evening, all.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, very good. So, we can start. Can you guys see the slide? The slide visible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So we are in the second session of marketing management. Let me maximize. Right. Okay. So let's start with the method used for environmental scan. So before marketing any product or service, an environmental scanning is done by the organization. So it usually initiates the marketing department or the sales personnel or the advertising personnel, no, to carry on these activities. So before doing an environmental scanning, few procedures or methods or activities are done by these teams. So it can either choose a SWOT analysis technique, or it can go with scenario building or cross impact analysis, or it can use the Delphi method. So the result of these analysis or techniques, so that gives a clear picture or idea about the speculated market events, not the exact events or the exact results, like how the product or the service, it's going to be like, or going to be a hit on the market. So, but at least it gives a varied speculation
Sorry to
about
bother you.
how.
Somebody's
Yeah.
sound is coming extra. We can't hear properly.
Okay. So if someone has not muted their audio, please mute. All participants, make sure you are muting your audio. Is it okay now? Okay.
No, please come.
So, do you still hear that, Mr. Subir? Yeah, I think now almost all the participants has muted their audio. Once let me check. Yeah, yeah, yes. Okay, so let's continue. So SWOT analysis, most of you would be knowing what is SWOT analysis. So knowing the strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats, prevailing in the market, not only in the market, but the SWOT analysis done by the organization for itself. What are the organization's strengths, organization's weakness, what are the opportunities available for the organization, and what are the the threats, it is facing or it would be facing in the market. So other than that, the SWOT analysis can be done for the competitor organization as well. So if you're doing an analysis on the competitor organization, uh, that gives still more a lot of information to understand about how to go with the company's the organization's product or organization service. So how to properly channel these activities. So scenario building is like completely based on the present and past events. So based on the scenarios, what has happened previously or what is happening right now, coming to a point, like so this will happen in the future. So that is scenario building. And cross impact analysis. Cross impact analysis is again, like based on few data or few events which has occurred in the past. So the organization is coming with an speculated sales or speculated profit, which is going to happen in the future. And what are all the factors, what are all the factors which will be, like affecting that or having an effect on that future sales or like future profit. So what would be the other factors, whether it's competitors' product or the people buying pattern, consumers buying pattern, or the economy stability of the country, or the inflation rate of the country, or the government, or the law, or the new rules and regulations, like put forwarded by the other, like governing body. So what are all the other factors, which has an impact on this, the future sales and the profit? And not only that, the interrelated, relationship between these factors. So, for example, if a competitor's product is, coming into the market, and obviously, you can nearly see, if one competitor enters, again and again, few competitors will also be, like entering the market in another, like 6 to 1 year period. So, the same product, it would be available for the consumers, but it would be from different manufacturers or different producers. So different prices would be, like prevailing in the market. So to with consumer to make the to attract the consumers and to make them to know buy the product, like there would be a competitive price, or always you can see a competitive price in the market. So the factors related to each other, and these factors which would be, like affecting or having an effect on the future events or future sales or future profit of the organization. So that is cross impact analysis. And finally, Delphi method. We all know what is a Delphi method. Uh, it's an age-old method. Uh, it's like getting opinions and getting the advices or kind of advices from uh, the most experienced personnel in the organization, and without knowing who has come up with this idea. So without getting their name or without knowing who has come up with this idea, so the opinions will be collected from the most of the participants, topmost participants in the organization, and so everything would be collected, and votes will be gained for each opinion. So whichever opinion gets the maximum number of votes, so that would be taken as a what do you say? That would be taken as a strategy, or that would be taken as a plan A for the next season or next year, or whatever activities like the organization takes forward. So this is Delphi method. Now let's get deep into SWOT analysis. So strengths. So what
Ma'am,
are the
can you,
strengths in a
ma'am, please, can you repeat the Delphi model, please?
Delphi model? Okay. Delphi method is a conventional method of getting the topmost opinion or collecting the topmost opinion, and selecting the best result, or the best possible result for uh, executing what do you say, executing a plan. For example, if the organization wants to set up a new plant, they want to expand their the plant capacity. So which would be the best place? And so this organization is asking the employees, to suggest few places. So the operation, I mean, to expand their plant capacity. So everyone will be having different opinions. Like many things would be considered based on the market segmentation, or based on the customer, based on the laborers availability, and based on the other basic amenities, availability of other amenities like electricity, water. So many would be considering different locations, no, to setting up a new plant. So, in order to avoid any conflict between these employees within the organization, what the management does is they would be collecting each and every employee's opinion, no, like without mentioning their name. So it's like no collecting votes without mentioning their name. So everybody will be, like mentioning their preference, and they have to mention why they are, like preferred this particular location for expanded plant capacity. So once, like all the opinions are collected, each and every opinion could be, like read out to all the participants, and votes would be collected for each and every opinion. So whichever opinion has the highest vote, maximum number of votes, so that would be, like taken as the final judgment. So that plant capacity, I mean, that location would be, decided for expansion of the plant capacity. So this is just an example, like how Delphi method is, being used in the organization. Okay, so SWOT analysis. So strengths right now, you have to add technology as well. Like we previously, like technology was not in the scene, not in the not in the scenario at all. But nowadays, like at least for past 10 or 15 years, technology skills or technical knowledge, of an organization, and like adaptable to the new technologies is like considered as the best strength of an organization. The technological skills, leading brands, distribution channels, and the relationship the organization has with the distribution channels, the production quality, that is like right from the selection of the raw materials, quality raw materials, and the selection of right production methods, everything, like production quality, the scale, the management, how the management is working, and the management's relationship with its employees and everything, and customer loyalty and relationships. So, how much the percentage of customer the organization has retained so far, and how much percentage of loyal customers are there with the organization. So, all these are strengths of the organization. Weaknesses we can consider as absence of important skills. So if a group of employees or like or if the management is reluctant to adapt to any new technology, then that is considered as a weakness of the organization. The weak brands, that is like the outdated products or the old products, like which the management decides or the management oversees, that doesn't need any enhancement or nothing new has to be done to the product. So those are weak brands. So that has to be eliminated. But if the company, the organization is still going on with those brands, so it's considered as weakness. Poor access of distribution. Again, selecting the poor channel of distribution, whether it is no retail or whether it's wholesale or whether it's no like distributorship, whatever. So poor access to distribution, lower customer retention, failing to retain the customers and failing to retain the employees as well. So those are all weaknesses. And subscale and management. The management is having a very bad relationship with its own employees or the workers. That's considered as weakness. Opportunities. So opportunities is changing customer tastes. That can be seen as an opportunity. So like if Miss Akila, can you please mute your audio? Miss Akila is thank you. So changing customer tastes. That is no like the customer's preference. No, it keeps on changing. So it doesn't know like it will not know like it will not be stable for a long time. So it's not static for a long time. It's dynamic. It keeps on changing. So getting to know the pulse of the customer, that is very important. So only if you know what the customer preference is, what the customer buying pattern is, and how much a customer is like ready to pay for a particular product. So understanding these factors, it would be easy for the organization to fix the price of the product. So that can be seen as an opportunity, not only fixing the price, but coming up with no new products. So that is not seen as an opportunity. Technological advances, again, that can be seen as an opportunity. And changes in, that is, technological advances, the organization should be ready to adapt to it. So that is an opportunity. Changes in government policies, if the prevailing government is no like liberal in few things, no like that is seen as an opportunity. Lower personal taxes, the taxes are becoming low or it's already low, then again that's an opportunity. Mr. Abdul, please mute your audio. Change in population age, and if the organization comes to know, like if it can know, like get to know about the age group of the customers or the consumers, who are the no like the most buyers of the particular product of the organization, it would be no like easy for them to know cater those customers. So that is seen as an opportunity. New distribution channels. So at present we can say new distribution channel is online, at least for past no like 10 years. So before no the product is no like once the product is produced and no like once the product is no sent to the warehouse, or even before sending to the warehouse, usually what happens is most of the companies no they display their product no as a catalog in their retailing website. So immediately know the it catches the attraction of the online customers, and they know to start ordering before the product, the actual product goes to the offline market. That is no like to the actual market. No. So the product no it gets displayed in the online market. So online market no is a new channel of distribution. So these are all opportunities. And threats. So threats can be no changing customer base. So the organization doesn't recognize no like what the customer preferences, and doesn't adapt itself to know like giving the product or service no to the customer preference, then it's seen as a threat. Then closing of geographical markets, that is uh, closing the market, no, which is actually no like which has a very good customer like concentration. So if the market is no completely concentrated with no like a lot of good customers, but if the organization is closing the outlet, then it is seen as a no threat to the organization. Technological advances, again, if ready to not to if the organization is not ready to adapt to the new technologies, then that's seen as a threat. Changes in government policies and tax increases, change in population age, and new distribution channels. So new distribution channels is again if the organization is reluctant to know like switch on to new distribution channels or reluctant to switch on to online mode of no like retailing, then again it's seen as a threat. So this is a SWOT analysis. And nowadays, no, like usually SWOT analysis is done by the organization for itself. That is getting to know about the strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats of the organization itself. So what are organization's strengths? What are organization's weakness? But now, the the trend actually is no like doing a SWOT analysis on the competitor organization as well. No, like getting to know their strengths, their weaknesses, their opportunities, and their strength, their threats. So getting to know about the closest competitor, no, like they're doing a SWOT analysis on the closest competitor. So that is no, like right now that is the trend of the organization. Like for example, for Amazon in India, for Amazon the closest competitor would be no like Flipkart, and for Flipkart the closest competitor would be no like either Amazon or Meesho. Like in that way, no, like it goes on. Yeah, so that is has been no like given here as no like a description. You can go through this when I share the PPT. Okay. So needs and trends. That's the difference between need and a trend. So need is something no like it is no like necessary. You need to have no like a few products or you as a citizen your basic needs has to be fulfilled. So that is a need. So even if the prices goes up, no, like for a particular product, for example, milk is a need here. Grains or no, it's a need. Petrol, it's a need. And then data, mobile data or no, like whatever, no, like internet data, that's a need. So without that, no, like it's very difficult to survive. Water, good drinking water, it's a need. Electricity is a need. So these are all needs. So even if the prices go up, no, like even the poorest of the population, no, like they have no other way, no, like they have to know, like pay the price and to buy these for buying this need for like utilizing these needs. But trend is something different. Trend is not like current fashion in the market. So suddenly like some trend or some fashion like it suddenly like gets into the market, and like suddenly it's in the peak, and people who are affordable to buy that product or service, they buy the product, they use the service, ready to pay, they pay the price, whatever the price may be. And people who are not attracted to the trend or not don't have like sufficient money to buy the product, like they don't buy the product. Either they are not getting, they are not attracted towards the trend, not attracted towards that fashion, or even if they are attracted, they don't have like enough money to spend for that product. And even if they have money, and even if they've attracted something, some kind of hindrance, like not now kind of a hindrance, like let me wait for some more time. So let me wait for some more time. Let me see if some other organization or some other company is coming up with same kind of product with more, like usage and no lesser price. So those kind of customers are also available in the market. So let me wait. Like immediately, if for example, if an Apple computer is like coming up, so why should I like immediately go for that Apple laptop or Apple? So why should I go? So let me wait for some time. Let's see, like what Acer is coming up with, what Lenovo is coming up with, or what IBM is coming up with. Let me see. Let me compare. Let me compare the price. Let me compare the usage and everything. And then, like then let me decide. So those kind of customers is also like available in the market. So there is a difference between need and the trend. So identify, yeah. So these are the micro environmental factors. Fine. So the demographic environment. So demographic environment is like based on the age, based on the ethnicity, based on the education of the like group of individuals, and the lifestyle of those individuals, and uh, their income, and population growth, everything, like these comes under demographic, like factors. So how this would help to forecast trend, or how this will help to help the organization to get to know about the like buying pattern, or like buying the trend of consumers. So how this is going to help? For example, age. So age, with if we take no age as a consideration, age as a factor, so we can know like very well say electronic products. The electronic products are mostly like bought by the individuals or group of individuals who are between the age of like from 15 or 16 to 45. So this age group from 15 or 16 years to 45 years, this age group, they buy the electronic products mostly these age group people buys the electronic product. And again, gender. So what men buy, what women buy, and educational groups. So few would be like very well educated, and a few would be like literate. That is, they don't know like how to read and write, but not too much like in the too much like educated. And a few would be like somewhat like illiterate. Few groups of people like they would be like somewhat illiterate. And there are products to cater all these people as well, all these three types of people as well, like highly educated, somewhat educated, and not educated. And household patterns, the lifestyle, to maintain a like a higher lifestyle or a posh lifestyle, people like tend to buy the product. So they don't worry about the money. They don't worry about like any other factors. So all they want is to buy the product, and to keep the product in their possession. So those kind of people, or those kind of consumers, are also available. The geographical shifts in population. Nowadays you can see like there are many people like many individuals like they are shifting to like other countries. So before 30 or 40 years, if you see, so the scenario is different. But now if you see, the scenario is different. So before 30 40 years, like in a street or in a locality, if you like check out in the households, you can see hardly, we can say like five or six in like five or six members like in the whole neighborhood, they would be like they would be in abroad. But now the scenario is completely different. No example, no take here, no take Kerala, like at least no like 40% of the no like the youngsters no now they are in no like abroad. So only aged people are no like living here. So geographical shifts in population. So everything no like so how this is going to help? For example, the last example what I told. So to cater those no like age old people no like we have no like more number of no like the service providers, that is no like service provider, house nurses, housemaids, and no the home caterers. So we have no like many things no like gearing up here, because no like to take care of, I mean, to cater those no like the age group, the old age people no who have stayed back in here no like they haven't joined their son's family or daughter's family or whatever family no who had settled abroad. So this is a kind of no like targeting the market. So other major macroeconomic factors is socio-cultural environment, that is no like the attitude, the passion, the views, the political views, the organizational views, the economy views and everything. And a high persistence of core cultural values, existence of subcultures, shifts of secondary cultural values through time. That is like people sometimes know like they used to stick on to know like cultural values. So whatever changes is happening in the outer environment, so these people don't change. For example, celebrating no like festivals. So every year no it happens. So whatever changes is whatever technological advances is happening outside, no, that doesn't have any effect in celebrating these festivals and all on the occasions. So this continues. Ms. Veena, please mute your audio. Thank you. So these things also, no, like it gives helps the organization and no, like for easy marketing. Then economic environment. Economic environment is the people income, the consumers income, the income band, and no, like their debts, their loans, and the kind of no, like whether they are business people or whether they are no, like salaried persons, whether they are no, like solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, whatever they are, no, like so or whether they are freelancers. So these kind of factors, no, the economic factors also no plays an important role in like deciding whether these people, whether no like these individuals would buy these product or service from the organization. So this helps the organization to decide on which marketing channel they have to choose and which type of no like customers they have to target or which market segment they have to fix on. Then, political legal environment. So, increase in business legislation, growth of special interest groups. So, political legal environment is no like if the government, the prevailing government or the present government, no, they are no liberal in no like the setting up of no like new economic zones and they are really interested in no like developing the no like the what do you say the labor market no of their state or of their locality or the zone, no, like then that boosts the businesses. So that boosts the economic environment and people gets no like employment, more employment, and their income level increases. So obviously, if their income level increases, their buying trend also increases. Their buying pattern also increases. They tend to buy more products. For example, when 20 years back, no, when this IT field was in boom, so everyone know like was getting a salary of minimum salary of no 20 to 25,000, which is a very good salary no in 20 years back. So very good salary 20 years back. So then people's buying pattern no totally changed. So every household no every IT person whom you check in, you can see a no like a kind of a posh lifestyle. So EMI, everything on EMI, of course. So TV, fridge, or no like the whole house, the apartment, the flat, or the land, no car and every electronic items, no, like the kitchen, modular kitchen. So everything was not like completely changed. From the conventional, no, like model or method, no, they've shifted to posh lifestyle. So their buying pattern no increase. So to catering their needs, no, many no like companies have come up with no like different products no to cater these needs. Technological environment, so increased regulation of technological change, varying R&D budgets, unlimited opportunities for innovation. So technological environment. So if the consumers are ready to adapt to new technologies, obviously there would be no like increase in the sales of no like products which comes with technological advancements. And natural environment, that is the availability of materials, that is raw materials, increased energy cost of those raw materials, anti-pollution pressures, and nowadays no like e-bikes or e-cars, electronic cars. I mean, electric operated cars and no like bikes or and bikes. No, like that is becoming a trend right now. So we can see no even in Kochi, I can see no like many cars and many bikes or no like uh, I mean this e-cars and e-bikes. No, that's we can see. So changing role of the government. So how the government is no like accepting these changes, how much they are no like uh, very liberal and no like adapting to these new changes. So that also no decides the sale of a product or a service by the organization. So market segmentation. How do you know like go on with no segmenting a market? So market consists of buyers and buyers differ in one or more respects. That is wants. So as I said, need, want. So want is something, no, like whatever the product price may be, that is a want, that is a need for the consumer. The purchasing power, the according to the income level, the purchasing power, geographical location. So where the customer is, no, like located. So geographical location and buying attitudes. So how frequently the consumer buys the product or in which product the consumer is no like mostly interested in or the buyer's family is mostly interested in, and usually what is the buying pattern of that consumer, or usually what is the buying pattern of the consumer's family as a whole. So these buying attitudes, so everything helps the organization in deciding the price of a product and deciding what product or service has to be given to cater those customers. So conditions are for effective marketing. It's measurable. It has to be measurable, and it has to be like easily accessible, and it should have some optimum size. It has to be differentiable, and it has to be actionable. So let's see. And homogeneous patterns of market segmentation is like homogeneous preferences. That is where all the consumers have roughly the same preferences, not much differences, more or less roughly the same preferences. And it shows no natural segments and predict that existing brands would be similar and clustered in the center. So that is homogeneous preferences. For example, if you see, like in a city or in an urban area, like there would be like many locations, so different zones in the city. So one would be, like one particular area would be a posh location, and and other part of the city would be, like it may, though it is in the urban, though the people live in the urban city, but the place where they live in would be, like it would not be so posh. So it would be, like mostly middle class or upper middle class people will be, like clustered in, like one area, one particular zone. And if you move on to another zone, there would be, like people from, which are, like who has lower income, or from very poor background. So you can so see those kind of people as well. So these people, you cannot cater the same product which you are giving to posh people. The same product cannot be, like given to the people who are in the poor economic zone. So that product doesn't work here. The basic this products, like generic products works for everyone, because generic products is not sorted for brand, but it is sorted for its usage. For example, milk, water, and all. It's a generic product that is like bought for its general usage and not bought for its brand. But when it comes to a branded product, or when it comes to like the patented product or whatever, so there is a group of people, like segmented in the market. So this segment is completely different. The posh segment is different. The middle class people or the upper middle class is like that that zone is completely different. And the lower middle class and the economy class, poor classes, that is different. So there are ways to cater these people. The product can be the same. You can give the same product, but that there is a difference in the price, or that would be you can see a very well difference in the quality, or you can very well see a difference in the packing and packaging as well. Like the way the packing and packaging is done. So this has to be eliminated, but like still it provides in the environment. So this is like homogeneous preferences. Diffused preferences. So like completely scattered through the space. Like anyone is eligible to like buy anything. So whichever background they come from. So mostly not seen in like countries like India and its neighboring countries, but it is like very much seen in like developed countries. Like many of the European countries and like North American countries or Australian countries like Australia, New Zealand. So it's completely scattered. So but the product it's same for everyone. So whoever is ready to buy those products, it's anyone can buy. So it doesn't matter whichever background they are from, or whichever like ethnicity they belong to, and that shows consumers vary greatly in their preferences. So under the diffused preferences, the first brand to enter the market is likely to position in the center, the first brand. So first brand, or the first product, the first organization which comes up with the new product, so that occupies the maximum space in the market. The second competitor could locate next to the first brand, and it could locate in a corner to attract a customer group that was more satisfied with the center brand. So you can see this pattern. And then clustered preferences. So market might reveal distinct preference clusters called natural market segments. So clustered preferences is again a kind of like segmented preferences, but clustered is somewhere something different from the homogeneous preferences. Homogeneous is like completely a zone is occupied, no homogeneous people which who are like have a more or less the same way of like thinking or dressing or buying pattern or the income, or like that is homogeneous. Clustered preferences is like a group of people like whose buying pattern is the same. So there is not much difference in the buying pattern, whether they are like whatever income group they are from, or whatever like ethnicity, or like a nationality they belong to, that doesn't matter at all, but their buying pattern is like more or less one and the same. So that is clustered preferences. So the first firm in this market has three options. That is, like it might position itself in the center, hoping to appeal to all the groups. That is undifferentiated marketing. It might position itself in the center, hoping to appeal. So, but before that, like we saw that in diffused preferences, we saw that like it's likely to position in the center to appeal most of the people. Here, hoping to appeal to all the groups, that is undifferentiated marketing, and it might position itself in the largest market segment, that is concentrated marketing, and it might develop several bands, each positioned in a different segment. That is the differentiated marketing. So, any type of marketing pattern or marketing technique, the organization can choose when it comes to cater the clustered preference of the consumers. So undifferentiated market is hoping to appeal to all the groups. It might position in the center. And the concentrated marketing is like it position itself in the largest market segment, the largest. So that is like hoping that like most of the customers would be buying this product. It's a like it's a risk actually. Like if you see in another perspective, it's a risk, but the organization is ready to take risk. And the differentiated marketing is it might develop several brands, each positioned in a different segment. So instead of going with like single brand or a single product, they may come up with like product mix, or come up with several brands, and that's called as differentiated marketing. So you can see that like whichever product like the customer is buying. Say for example, out of 10 toiletry soaps, like if a customer is buying like one customer is buying one toiletry soap, and the customer's family members are buying other three varieties of like or three other brands of like toiletry soaps. But if you see, the manufacturer would be the same. The for example, P&G, Procter and Gamble. So the producer, the manufacturer, the company would be the same, but it has come up with 4 or 5 different types of toiletry soaps. So that is differentiated marketing. So rationale of market segmentation. facilitates proper choice of target market, facilitates tapping of the target market, adapting to the offer, adapting the offer to the target market, makes a marketing effort more efficient and economic, helps identify less satisfied segments and concentrate on them, and benefits the customers as well. So why market segmentation is done this? Because of these factors. And no, proper choice of target market. So which choice is the best choice no, to target the market? First, they have to the organization can come up with which market they have to target. So whether it's a home market or whether they are ready to go with the the market nearby to their home market or somewhere outside the country. So which market they are going to target, or online market or offline market, whatever. Then tapping of the target market. So which is the right way to know to tap that market? Adapting the offer to the target market. So which kind of offers they can come up with the target. For example, if it is online shopping, they can come up with free delivery. So that's a kind of an offer or a service offer, a discount offer given to the customer. Customer gets attracted to it, makes the marketing effort more efficient and economic. So it makes the marketing effort, the complete marketing activities more efficient and as well as economic, because what has to be done, it's already pre-planned here. Why, how it is pre-planned? Because the speculated results, they have already got in hand. How they have got these results? Based on the study, which they have done, previously. Whether the study can be, done through Delphi method, or it can be through SWOT analysis, or it can be through, any of the techniques, marketing techniques, qualitative technique or quantitative technique, any kind of forecasting technique. So they already have done all this homework well in advance. So now the execution part is more efficient and economic. Helps identify less satisfied segments and concentrate on them. So whichever is less satisfied segment, so the company can now concentrate more on that. Benefits the customer. So it obviously benefits the customers as well. So basics of segmentation. So geographic, that is based on the geographical factors or nothing but where the customer is located. So where the customer is living. And so, for example, the customer is in the extreme cold temperature. Obviously, the customer would be requiring heaters, home heaters. He would be or she would be requiring this what do you say, this heating systems, and they would be requiring they have to have this boots and everything, and the gloves, boots and shovels to clear the snow. So these products, these kind of products, it can be more optimal for them. So these kind of products are more concentrated in that market. That is not to the people, to cater those people who are living in the very cold temperate zone. So this is geographical factors, that has a great impact in deciding what kind of product or service has to be given to the consumer. Then demographic factors, we know: age, gender, family size, life cycle, income, occupation, education, everything, race, nationality, everything. So psychographic factors. Psychographic factors is social classes, like upper class, lower class, middle class. So that also decides the buying pattern of the customer, the lifestyle, and personality, the personality of the customer. So that decides the buying pattern. Then consumer response approach. There are few response approaches, put forwarded by many scholars. So few of them is benefit response. That is the aspects of efficiency, prestige, durability, economy, or resale value. So what is the benefit of the product? So how long I can use the product? What is the resale value of the product? And so these things, make this, these factors, based on these factors, the customer decides whether to buy a product or not. Usage response. So heavy, medium, light, or non-user. So how frequently the consumer is using the product. So that also decides Loyalty response. So most loyal, moderately loyal, and fickle-minded. Loyalty is no like a customer is sentimentally attached to like a kind of sentimental attachment is to the organization or to the product, that particular product produced by the organization or that particular brand. So the whatever changes may happen in the outer environment or whichever competitor has come up with the product, so these customers remain loyal to the organization. They buy the same product from the same organization for a longer period of time, and not only that, they become free ambassadors for the organization as well. So, like by word of mouth, they would encourage their neighbors, their relatives, their friends, for to everyone they would be saying about the organization, saying about the brand, and marketing the brand, and this is free marketing for the organization. So loyalty response. So how much percentage of loyal customers the organization has retained? And then occasion response. So how regularly the no it is used, only for special occasion, or for which occasion the product is being bought for. And user status. So non-user, ex-user, potential user, first-time user, regular user. So whether the customer is going to buy the product for the first time, or he has already tried the product, and or he's a potential user, he may be buying it if he or she comes to know about the usage and the price of the product. So these are the potential customers, the user status. So based on these responses and based on these factors, the customer's pulse can be detected by the organization. So how this is done, only by getting their feedback, nothing else. Only the only way to get these data from the customers is the feedback. The feedback, either you can know the organization can get the feedback directly from the customer, or the feedback can be got from the distributor or from the retailer or wholesaler, or the the person, or by the distributor who's maintaining the outlet for the products. So these people know what is the customer's age group. Mostly they buy the products from their retail retail showroom or from the wholesale showroom. And what is their age group? Like what ethnicity, they belong to, or how frequently they come and buy the product. So what questions they are asking about the product. If it is a first time user, the user would be asking like so many questions on the product. So how to use it, like what is the warranty period and everything, the usage, and maybe like asking the showroom people to show a demo of the product. So these are the first time users of the product. So these information can be collected by from the retailers or the wholesalers, by the the marketing people or by the sales people, and this data can be given to the organization. So collecting these data from the either directly from the consumer, or from the the distributors, marketing distributors. So it would be very helpful for the organization to decide on the pricing, the type of product or service they would like to give to the customer, to select the market, which market they have to go up, go with, and to select the right distribution channel for the product. It is whether to go on online or offline, or both online and offline. If it is offline, whether to go with retailing or whether to go with wholesaling, or whether to go with setting up kiosk, and how it can be done. Clear? Okay. So let's know have a few more slides. We still have time. So target marketing. Target marketing is, as I said, based on these factors, target marketing is done. So completely focused towards one particular market. That is target marketing. And few factors which play significant role is the segment's attractiveness. What attracts the customers, keeping competitors as a distance, and the company objectives and resources. So segment's attractiveness, which makes the customer buy the product or the service, and keeping competitors at a distance, and what difference does the organization have with the competitor in respective of the product. How the product is different from the competitor's product, and the company objectives and resources. That is, objectives is what the company is targeting for, whether it's a short term or it's for a long term. If this is for a short term, the only objective would be profit maximization. But if the organization is looking for a long term, that would be competitive advantage in the market. So short term, profit maximization, long term, competitive advantage in the market. So that is the objective of the companies. And the resources. Resources is like what resources, who are the like the raw material suppliers and the vendors who provide them with the raw materials, quality of the raw materials, the price of the raw materials, and everything, like where the raw materials is located, how it is not being transported to the production unit and everything. So this decides like these factors plays a significant role in target marketing. Alternative market targeting strategies. So undifferentiated marketing. Here, entire markets serve with one product. That is American car manufacturers. So undifferentiated marketing is the complete market is served with only one product. Differentiated marketing, local market with variety of products. This is a local market, but it comes with variety of products. Concentrated marketing is focuses on only one or a few segments. Concentrated marketing focuses only one or a few segments, not for everything. So completely concentrated on one particular segment. Okay, so this you can go through. That's not much to know, like explain this. Corporate mission, okay, establishing strategy, business units. Okay, so this thing, it has to be like little elaborate. So let's see in our next session. So any questions as of now, like any doubts you have?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we say that different type of marketing is considered multi-segment market or multi-segment targeting?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
The different type of marketing, it can say the multi-segment marketing.
Okay.
Yeah.
The differentiated
multi-segment targeting is look like is the different type of marketing. Exactly same, we can say this.
Okay, differentiated marketing is like coming up with like variety of products instead of targeting only one product. Instead of like focusing only one product in that market. That is differentiated marketing. See, I said an example of like toiletry soaps, right? One brand, one company, the same production company or the same company coming up with different toiletry soaps, different names of toiletry soaps or different brands of toiletry soaps. That is no differentiated marketing. For example, take examples of cars. Take say Hyundai. Hyundai, you have like variety of like models available. That's differentiated marketing. They just don't stick on to like just one model. So Hyundai have like variety of models. So different like cars are available. It is based upon the like number of seats available, or whether it's a petrol or diesel car, and the what do you say, the carrying capacity and the space, the space availability, inside the car. So there are like many varieties. Not, I'm not only saying Hyundai, but many like many car brands. So that's differentiated market.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Hope you got it. Okay, fine. So any other questions? No. Okay. So next session we will see about this strategic planning and so corporate mission. Okay, this thing is not much to know like differentiate, but we will be much focusing on like strategic planning. So mostly we'll be focusing on strategic planning. And yes, this thing, unit strategy. Yeah, everything completely on strategic plan. Yes, so I'll share the PPT. So see you next week. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.